I've partnered with Win College Football, and I've dropped my very first ebook, the Pacific Northwest ebook, aka the Oregon State Offensive ebook. This is the same scheme I've used to place top 15 and cut rank and top 25 in the head-to-head leaderboards. I've also used this scheme to take down and beat some of the best college football players in the world. Use code Mikey for 20% off. And as always, boys, I promise we can dominate together. What's going on, boys? Today we are back with another College Football 26 Ultimate Team video. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me as we are on the road to 3,000 subscribers. Also, if you do me a favor and hit that like on this video as well, that'd be greatly appreciated. Going to set that like goal of 47 on this video, which I know you guys will absolutely smash. I'm going to give a huge shout out to my brother from another mother, Stoogie, over on the Twitch side for all the donated subs this month. I want to give a special shout out to my brother from another mother, Rail to True, over on the YouTube side for consistently commenting on the YouTube videos. But let's get to the reason why you guys are here. Market Monday now. What a surprise we have here. An overall increase that we did not expect. We got the final drop of the conference tour promo. Going to start with Mike linebacker Zach Thomas. He's going to be 5'11", basically 96 tackling, 92 zone coverage. Those things are pretty cool when it comes to the card. I'm not going to lie, but I mean, at the end of the day, he's a 5'11" linebacker. He's not going to be able to do much of anything out there, to be honest with you guys. So that's just something that you would want to keep in the back of your mind when it comes to tomorrow. This card should be relatively cheap as well, considering we will get an odds boost for tomorrow as well. That's just something that you guys are going to want to keep in the back of your minds. Then coming up, we have another LTD, Quintavion Wisner. Now, if you remember this card, he had a ultimate kickoff card that was pretty decent. It wasn't the greatest card in the world, but I know a lot of people did like this card. And it'll be coming out tomorrow, 95 speed, 95 excel, a 95 change of direction. Like, on paper, this card looks absolutely phenomenal. He's 6 foot. It's going to be interesting to see if he's going to be able to move and groove out there. But stat-wise, this card looks absolutely amazing. Tim Pernetti, he's a 6'4" tight end, physical route running, 92 speed, 95 catch. Hits the 90 in the short and medium. Deep route running leaves a little bit to be desired, but he doesn't get the takeoff ability as well. But if you're in the market looking for a tight end that doesn't get takeoff, this is going to be your guy. Next up, we have Colin Wright, 6 foot cornerback, 94 speed, 95 press. He hits the 90 man coverage, but zone coverage at 85. This card absolutely is underwhelming. Our guy Coy purchased back, 6'1" free safety, 94 speed, 95 zone, 91 man. I mean, this card is just absolutely phenomenal. He's absolutely cracked out of his mind. You can either use him as safety or free safety or cornerback or user. It's kind of your choice when it comes to this card. Another center. This is like, I think this is like the 4th or 5th straight week we have gotten a center with this drop. I mean, I'm just so tired of centers. I mean, 94 pass block power, 90 pass block finesse, 94 run block. I mean, he's the best center in the game. I guess we have to wait to see his speed, to see how he compares with the Alabama center that just came out Saturday. I mean, but that does it for your final conference tour drops. Let's go look at the conference. I mean, basically at the schedule that's going on for this week. We got conference tour 11, which was the final drop. Tomorrow we got Bowl Blitz Volume 1 dropping on Wednesday. Rewind in Season 5 dropping on Thursday. College Football Playoff Volume 1 dropping Friday. The final release of Blue Chips on Saturday. And Alumni Volume 23 on Sunday. This should be a loaded content week ahead. I do want to say that it is a little disappointing we don't have any Christmas content on this schedule. But I don't know. Hopefully we are going to get something for Christmas, but it doesn't look likely. Looking at this schedule, it will be very interesting to see what replaces Blue Chips and Conference Tour, because both of these promos will end this week. So it will be interesting to see what happens. We also will find out what the alumni card is, the volume alumni card that we can lock in. If you've been doing your alumni head-to-head events, we will find out what the lock-in will be on Sunday. I mean, alumni has been extremely disappointing. Hopefully, they pick it up going into next season. But this season's alumni was very, very, very disappointing. And the college football playoff, if you remember last year, it's basically just teams that are in the college football playoffs. Everybody's going to get a card. I don't remember if Legends got cards or not in this promo, but I know for they did get Legends. Some Legends did get cards, not every Legend, but some Legends did get cards for this promo. The one thing that I do remember is it did have lockers, and we did get player lockers, but the player lockers were so extremely rare. So the Brian Dawkins, the Champ Baileys, the Spice Adams, Martellus Bennett's, and the Zeke Elliott's, they were like non-existent on the market. So it'll be interesting to see if they bring back lockers for the college football playoff volume 1. We will get the release of that promo on Wednesday at 8 p.m. They're going to do a big stream on Wednesday where they'll go over season 5, rewind, season 5 LCDs, and the college football volume 1 playoff. But again, that's enough. Let's head to the market because we have a lot of things to cover. So, with season 3 on the horizon on Thursday, I want to talk about a few things that you are going to want to do when it comes to the season. Now, the first one, people ask me all the time is, yo, Mikey, what should I do with my season trophies? Okay. Neither number one is you can do coin conversion packs right here. You can either do coin conversion packs, which I'm most likely going to do. You can take your other trophies and you can buy a player. Now, I personally would buy the left guard right here. I would buy the other left guard right here. And that is it. And no, that's it. I will only buy the offensive lineman because there's nothing like B&D offensive lineman. I don't think the strong safety powered up to a 94 overall. I think it's a 94. I don't think he's going to be much valuable, and I don't think this 93 Will is going to be very valuable as well. I'm going to take the coin conversion pack, and I'm probably going to get these 2 offensive linemen, but I kind of don't need offensive linemen because I already have B&D offensive linemen thanks to me doing the Ryan Williams set. But I would stay away from these packs that cost 5,000 trophies. I think you get absolutely cooked out of these packs. It's either you're going to do coin conversion packs or you're just going to take a chance and just get the left guards. Actually, if you had to pick one, I would really go to 90 left guard over the 89, and that's kind of how I spend my coin on the trophy store when it comes to the end of the season. That's basically what I would do. Another thing I do want to talk about is the rerolls. I've been asked this question all the time. Mikey, what are the best rerolls in the game? Conference Tour is the best rerolls in the game, by far. Conference Tour is the best rerolls in the game. Then secondly would be the season LCD training opportunity pack. Conference tour rolls are just absolutely amazing. Now, we do know that overalls are going to go up tomorrow, so that means that the price of these re-rolls are going to also go up. So that's something that you want to keep in mind. I don't like the alumni re-rolls at all. I definitely don't like blue chips. I think blue chips is the worst re-roll in the game. I watched my brother Slaying roll 1.5 million training into this blue chips roll, and he got absolute slaughtered. The Rivals cards, not a fan of this roll neither because there's just too many of the 93 overall. There's just way too many 93 overall Rivals cards. Just not a fan of that. The Rewind pack, I'm also not a fan of this one as well. It's just spitting out Lawrence Taylor and Vernon Davis left and right. The odds of you pulling Jaden Daniels out of this reroll is like slim to none. You have a better chance at getting struck by lightning tomorrow than probably pulling a Jaden Daniels from this rewind pack. Stars of the week is really profitable, but you also have to be mindful that this reroll leaves on Wednesday. You got that Horton wide receiver that's going for like 500K. This isn't a bad reroll, but the problem is if you don't pull the Horton wide receiver, you're going to be at a loss with everything else you pull. Compared to Conference Tour 93s, everything you pull out of here, you can literally make value with the coins because everyone's going to be trying to lock in for that Ryan Williams set tomorrow. And that's something that I do want to talk about. That's the second thing I want to talk about. Well, third thing I want to talk about is I do want to talk about this Ryan Williams that will become available tomorrow. This card is absolutely phenomenal. It's going to be a 95 a speed wide receiver. Hits the 90s across the board with 94 release. Now, I know a lot of you guys going to say, well, Mikey, he's out. Never mind. They updated him already. Okay, so cool. They already updated him ability-wise. So now he has silver and gold abilities, but the only thing is he's not going to get any discounts to the gold abilities at all. He will get discounted 2 AP on silvers. Nonetheless, he does have gold and silver abilities now. That's something that you guys have to keep in mind when locking in for this card tomorrow. You can also sell this card as well. I know there was a lot of confusion with people saying that he was not sellable. I am here to tell you this card is 100% sellable. What he will go for tomorrow will be the real question. But the real question is, who's going to buy this card tomorrow? Because one of the things that's been going on in the auction house is nobody's buying anything. All right. That's just something that we're going to head straight into and just talk about the overall market. Now, before we get into the Maurice Jones-Drew, I want to go over to the quarterback market. We're not getting a quarterback tomorrow, so you can see the quarterback market is kind of extremely high at the moment. You have Mike Vick going for $515. It isn't a bad idea to sell your Mike Vicks because I do think he will come tumbling in price in the next maybe 2 days or so. So that's just something just to keep in mind as well. You have ULTD Vic going for $850. This card was selling for over $900K over the weekend, but as you can see, the market always rises on the weekend and it comes down on Monday as well. These cards are probably going to take a little bit of a dip with the overall increase as well. You got Gunnar Stockton going for 1.19. I don't think this card is worth 1.19 million coins. He doesn't throw a tight spiral, and he's just not good. And then you have Jaden Daniels that's going for 2.72. I don't think no card in this game is really worth 2.72. But that's definitely a card you're going to look to I would look to get rid of him. Just pocket a 2.2 and pray that he takes in price. Now, when it comes to Maurice Jones-Drew, if you have this card, you want to get rid of this card. He's going to be flying out of packs tomorrow, out of rerolls, because we're going to get 94 plus rerolls. If you were able to buy training cheap, you can literally just roll and quick sell the Maurice Jones-Drews you pull tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a great profit day if you brought training for cheap. I just want to keep that in mind. If you brought training for cheap, if you brought your 92s under 130 and then you brought any 93s under 150, you should be literally using that training tomorrow. You can make a killing by pulling Maurice Jones-Drew in the right edge and just quick selling both of them because they're basically going for min price. Anyway, Steve Slayton is down in price all the way down to $500K. Saquon is still at the $700K range. Jordan Barr is down to $700K. This card was selling for over $900K during the weekend. And you got Jeremiah Love going for $161. I can see a world in which Jeremiah Love does continue to tank in price now that we get an overall bump, but he's just not that much better than Steve Slayton in my personal opinion. So that's just something that you guys are going to want to keep in mind when it comes to the running back position. Now, Devin Hester, me personally, I've been trying to sell my Devin Hester, but the problem is nobody is buying. Now, you got Devin Hester, the regular wide receiver, all the way up to $600K. You got Tavon Austin basically going for $1 million. You got Parker Livingston going for 1.3, and then ULTD Devin Hester going for 1.7. I tried to sell my Devin Hester, my ULTD, since Friday. I was trying to get him off for 2.2 and 2.3 million consistently all the way up until last night. Could not find a buyer whatsoever for this card, and he's all the way down to 178. Now, when it comes to Parker Livingston, I tried to sell this card Friday for about 1.7, and he did not sell. I wasn't able to sell this card until Sunday. Nobody's buying any of the cards, and then we have two Deuce Robinsons as the rank rewards went out today, and he's going for $9 million. But realistically, nobody's buying Deuce Robinson for $9 million. Nobody's buying any of the rank cards for $9 million. They kind of just sitting at the moment. Nobody's buying those cards, and that's just something to keep in mind. You got Heath Miller going for $498. I do see a world in which he kind of does go up in price once he's out of packs because he's a spread theme team. I am starting to notice that a lot of people are using the spread theme team online, and that's just something that you guys are going to want to keep in mind when it comes to this card. So if you can find a couple under 400K and just hold them to when he's out of packs, it is not a bad idea. Tyreek Sapp is another card that's going to be out of packs. He's the 4-3 chemistry, but I don't see him really getting under 800K. But maybe if you can get a couple under 700K, just to hold and then sell, that's just something you can do as well. Keldrick Falk is going for 1.125. There has been issues with these blue chip cards. They are not giving boosts to certain cards. I know that a lot of people complain that LT can't receive the blue chips boost from Keldrick Falk, but that's just something to keep in mind. If you're buying Keldrick Falk for just the boost, you got to keep in mind that some cards do not get the boost. If you have this Billy Poulin card, you need to try to get rid of him now. He's going to be flying out of packs tomorrow with the pack increase. I can't stress that enough. You need to sell that card. He's literally going to be min and quick sell come tomorrow. You got Aaron Donald going for 500K. I still do think he's the best D tackle in the game. We don't even have a D tackle coming out tomorrow, and he will continue to reign supreme over every D tackle in the game because he is that damn good. I'm just a huge Aaron Donald fan. When it comes to the wheel position, we have Tariq Aladua going for 700K. I mean, I would sell this card. I don't think he's worth 700K at all. That's just something for you guys to keep in mind. And I actually want to talk about something as well. If you have Ramon Wilson, this blue chips guy, I would definitely get rid of him before Saturday. The reason why I'll get rid of him before Saturday is they have a blue chips LTD pack right here, completion set that guarantees you a 93 plus overall blue chips LTD. I would get rid of him. I think a couple of people are going to be doing this set or whatever for the blue chips cards, and literally you have a chance at pulling an LTD a 93 plus. Now, are you asking me, should you do this set? I'm not personally doing this set because if you pull Ahmad Hardy, if you pull Fernando Mendoza, you literally lose. And what are the odds that you're not going to pull those cards? Kind of, I don't know, but it's just something that I don't want to really personally do. It's just something that, I'm not going to do this set. I don't really think it's worth it, but you can really see the price of the blue chips LTDs kind of take a dip on Saturday. This is also the last release of those cards as well. That's just something that you guys are going to want to keep in mind when it comes to those cards. When it comes to linebackers, you got Owen Hinkle going for 640K. Not a bad buy. You can get a couple of him at 500K range and just flip when he's out of packs. I mean, he is 335 chemistry as well, especially if they want to do introduce scheme chems and +2 speed for the college football playoff. It's just something that you guys want to kind of keep in the back of your mind. A lot of these cards will become valuable because people will switch to scheme teams. You got Deshaun McCullough going for 890. I mean, realistically, he's not selling for 8.9. I mean, none of these rank cards are really selling for the prices that they sold for. I think the hype for them has kind of died down, and I don't see a world in which they will sell for these prices. Now, the cornerback market is probably one of the most expensive market in the game. You got Chris Davis going for $1 million. I don't think Chris Davis is good. He's 5'10". Damani Jackson and Leonard Moore both going for 1.6, and then Daniel Harris going for $8 million. Definitely gonna need a cornerback to drop to kind of drop those prices of those guys. The free safety position with Brian Dawkins, he should tank in price tomorrow with Coy Perch coming out. I mean, him and Coy Perch is just an inch taller than him, and he's faster than Brian Dawkins. The only difference between Coy Perch and Brian Dawkins is, if you really care about this, is Brian Dawkins gets the quick jump ability, but Coy Perch won't get it. But that's just something just to think about when it comes to Brian Dawkins. And then at the strong safety position, you got Aaron Gates and Caleb Spain. I mean, Aaron Gates, if you can buy a couple under 500K to flip, that's not a bad buy when it comes to Aaron Gates. So we do have a loaded content week coming up. Again, if you can buy 92s under 130, if you can buy 93s under 150 for cheap training, it is not a bad buy because the conference tour is going to be the most profitable road come tomorrow with everybody trying to lock in the Ryan Williams card. The conference tour roll is going to be extremely Profitable. I'm actually trying to see what 92s, excuse me, what 92s are going for right now. See, you got great training with these ones that's under 130. I'm looking at 93s. There are no 93s under 150, but probably if you filter down to like stars of the week, you might get lucky. See, you got a lot of 92s under 130. And then you don't got no 93s under 150, but you can just search this filter and see if you can get lucky and just have cheap training for tomorrow. I'm pretty sure the roll is going to go up another 10K. 94 roll is probably going to be between 48 and 50K training. So that's just also something to keep in mind. I do have natty packs that I've been holding and my rare fantasy B&D pack that I've been holding. I might open my natty packs tomorrow and try to profit with the Oz boost, or I might just wait until like something else happens and then go from there. But I'll figure it out basically come tomorrow. So that is pretty much it when it comes to the market. I know the market is very stagnant right now. Cars aren't selling and the prices are high, but that's just part of the punches that we roll through when it comes to the overall market. I can't stress this enough that winning natties and just saving your natty packs, and then when you get this overall increase, you can just open on overall increase and then just profit that way. That isn't a bad idea, but the only thing is about it is the LTDs that are currently in packs, they aren't really the greatest LTDs that are in packs. I'm probably going to try to win a couple of more natties, maybe get like 30 or 40 natty packs by Friday, and then just open them for the college football promo, playoff promo, and then just see what I can do there. Hopefully that promo is good with the cards that it drops. So please let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions, any comments, or any concerns about the overall market and the state of the game. Please let me know in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe button on your way out. And until the next video, boys, peace.